Last time while I was walking towards City Plaza, one of my favorite malls in Singapore, I noticed that there's a very strange looking mall. Strange because it looks so out of place with not many footfall, and I've never even seen it after living in Singapore for 7 years. So here I am. Yes, this seems like the entrance of the mall. Have you ever seen a Singapore mall with an entrance like this? It feels so cool and bizarre at the same time. With the western lights, the facade like this, it almost feels like a mall in a different country. So the mall is called Grandlink. It's located around here on the map nearby Paya Lebar MRT station. I was very excited to explore until I read Sean's review. It's a dead mall, even without the pandemic going on. It has an aura of fleas and the smell to go with it. Stepping into this place takes you back in time, and you can tell it had better times in the past. Nah, I take it back. It never had a good time in its entire history. But also look at all the 5-star reviews. Lucas says, unusually quiet, despite having some of the more unique and tasty foreign cuisine restaurants here. Wait, it's a dead mall but has amazing food? Now I'm really excited. Let's check it out. First impression, it does feel a bit dead. Usually shops at the entrance, they are bustling. It might be the first time entering a mall with shops at the entrance all closed. So I had to agree when Mr. Hook said, so quiet and peace. No busy, anything, no have. So that's when I thought of this challenge. Is it possible to spend $100 at a mall that is no busy, anything, no have? I'll try my best. Let's check it out. There's an interior designer office, I think. And check it out. Wow, it feels very nice, very bright. But yeah, it's extremely quiet. A tuition center that seems closed. Maid employment agency, another one of that. And you know what's interesting about this mall? It used to be Queen's Theater, which was a cinema opened in the 1930s. Apparently it screened Malay, Indonesian, and even Egyptian movies. Unfortunately, it closed in 1982 and it transformed into a mall. Just imagine, like back in 1930s, people living in Geylang, they will come here for the cinema. And I love how they kept the facade, like we saw the entrance. No wonder it didn't feel like a mall entrance. It's more like a theater. And if you come out, you can enjoy this little peaceful area along the river. Wait, I smell something very good, and ayo, I suddenly see a lot of people. Wow, this is so interesting. So it's a Filipino restaurant and the Google review is extremely high. You know what guys? I think it's lunchtime. So here is the menu. Wow, look at this 3 kg lechon patty for $138. So lechon is Philippines version of crispy skin pork. I think I'll get the rice meal of the lechon for $13. Okay, my food are here. So I got the lechon for $15 and the lechon shishi for $15 as well. I love this restaurant. It's really a no-frills, super local place. Definitely a hidden gem. Starting off from a lechon. Oh my god, this is quite big. Look at the fat pork and oh my god, that's so crispy. And I know I look like a weirdo slapping pork skin with my fork, but I can almost play drums on this. It's that crispy. Okay, let's give this a shot. I hope you heard that because that is friggin' crispy. Wow, that's so good. Super crispy skin, and then the meat is also moist, tender, and melt in your mouth. I love lechon, and I feel like not so many Singaporeans know about it. They don't really eat it. Next, let me dip it in one of the sauce. The sauce is sweet. Whoa, that's very nice. And next one looks a bit spicy. Soy sauce based, and man, I'm really addicted to the texture of the pork skin. This is a great lechon. The flavor is also very clean. It's not overly herby, just pure pork umami. Next up, lechon shishi. So this one uses the same meat, I believe, but they tossed it on the sizzling hot plate with some chili, some egg, lime, onions, and some spices. It's amazing how it still retains that crispy skin texture. The flavor is actually not too complex. I think it's mainly salt and pepper, but I love the kick from the chilies and the sweetness from the onions. That's really nice, but I think I still prefer the standard lechon. It's simple and just extremely crispy. I think I'm addicted already. I met my friends. How was the food?
The food is really good.
So I'm trying to spend $100 at this mall today.
Okay.
Do you think can or not?
This mall?
This mall, yeah.
If you go to PLQ, I think you can.
Yeah, that'll be too easy. I'm glad I checked that off. I think that's one of the popular attractions at this mall. And it seems that there's more food. A Japanese izakaya, unfortunately closed. Thai food and, oh, it's open. Toy 72 is a cozy Thai restaurant with a very large menu with affordable lunch set. I got this for $9.90. The tea was nice, it was smooth, it was refreshing. Basil chicken rice also solid, although it was spicier than I thought, but overall I enjoyed it. So far we're doing pretty well. I think I spent close to $40 already, and that's also another popular Vietnamese restaurant. But I'll come back because I don't want to make this video too food focused like my typical videos. I'm not a food YouTuber, guys. I'm a... what am I? Let's go back inside from this entrance. Yeah, this mall is really interesting. It just feels so different from other malls in Singapore. I love the little slope here. It has a European vibe. And over there, almost like a cathedral. Yeah. But right now, I need to pee, so let's check out the toilet. It says, do not steal here. I wonder what is there to steal inside that toilet? This is new. It's a mall, but the toilet is open air style. I don't think I ever experienced this inside a mall. Good news, it is surprisingly very clean. Wow, there's a music shop. Haven't seen CDs in a while. It's a very cozy guitar slash ukulele shop. Uncle's very friendly. He's been here for 3 years. He also teaches guitar, so maybe you can check it out. And wow, there's a tattoo shop behind me, and you can actually see the guy doing the actual tattoo. Ayo, it looks so painful. Hey, can you give me a minute? I found a very interesting review. So Eslam's review of this mall consists of a series of photos. I really like your bag, but Eslam, I think you should know that Google Maps is not a place to dump your private photos, you know? It's just slightly awkward, and some of your photos have nothing to do with this mall. And why do you pose like that in the middle of the street? And come on, the traffic light is red, leh. I think you should change your name to Eslam the Reckless. Okay, welcome to B1. It's pretty cool. There's a place you can play pool and a hardcore gym. I actually see a lot of youngsters working out. But other than that, nothing much. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to go to level 2 because Lux says second level is horrible, 50% junk. But you know, I got some money to spend, so let's check it out. Alright, we are here. Level 2. Alright, let's start exploring. And you know what's funny? Like, I've never seen a single chain so far. No Yaku, no Toast Box, no Fun Toast. And this is why I love exploring these retro malls. So many discoveries. Wow, another music store. It's actually a jamming studio, and what's interesting, I think it's automated, so there's no people inside. You sign in using the pin. This is very Singapore, you know, high-tech, efficient. In Japan, don't have a shop selling bakery stuff. I kind of knew I would find this. TCM. Traditional Chinese medicine is huge in Singapore. Even at a mall like this, you will find at least one. These seem vacant, no tenant. You know, I wonder if this mall was ever a cathedral, because look at this. It's pretty beautiful. Does that say it's a church? I wish I can read Chinese, but I do see a statue inside. It does look religious. It's actually written there, Nanyang Confucian Association. Yeah, really interesting mix of tenants. And again, the structure, don't do it, but I feel like you can even do some parkour over here. You know, you can go over there. Again, don't do it, but it looks fun. Alright, we are at the highest level of the mall, level 3. Check out the view. So beautiful. Okay, I'm starting to get worried if I can really spend $100 because there's nothing much. Man, why is it so scary? There's just a random door leading to somewhere with like very little information. Everything seems closed in this mall. Another religious organization. Another TCM clinic, and that is it to level 3. Okay, I'm going back to level 1 for... So Little Vietnam is one of the most popular restaurants in this mall, and the price is good. So I'm browsing. Pho is about $10. Banh mi sandwich only about $6.50. It's starting out from an avocado smoothie, $4.50. Wow, that is so smooth, so buttery, so thick. I would just come for this, honestly. For the noodles, I got the beef Swiss style spicy noodles. The broth is clear. There's some beef, ham, and some veggies. Starting off on soup. Wow, it's pretty multi-dimensional. I taste beef, herbs, and even some sweetness. Try the noodles. Wow, the noodles are really good. I feel like these are fatter than usual noodles. And it's so al dente. Let's try the beef. It's nice, it's beefy. It got a nice chew to it. Well, $10 for this feels quite affordable. I mean, for the amount of ingredients, the noodles. Okay, next up, banh mi. So I got the pork for only $6.50. Wow, the pork is so good, so smoky, so flavorful, so meaty. I love how the buns are extremely crispy. Also love the pickles inside, the carrot, the daikon, very nice texture. Wow, that was actually really good. I love how it's no frills. They're just serving simple, good food at an affordable price. No GST, no service fees. So the total I paid was $21. Imagine if this was at a normal mall. It will cost way much more. So far, I spent this much of money and we got no time to waste. Let's spend more. I came outside because I noticed I explored the entire mall. So how much was I able to spend? Drum roll, ta-da! Unfortunately, I was unable to spend $100, but I think I tried really hard. I mean, I had 3 lunch. I think humans are not supposed to have 3 lunch. So when Mr. Hook said, no busy, anything no have, it might be true, you know, because there is honestly nothing much to do here. But I have to be honest, I had some amazing food, starting out from that hidden gem Filipino stall selling great lechon. Can I replay the part I bite into the lechon? It was just so amazingly crispy. I found affordable, legit Thai food, some unique shops inside the mall, and at the finale, we had great Vietnamese food at an affordable price point. So yes, there may be nothing much to do, but if you want some amazing foreign food, come check it out. And this, come to admire the history and the beauty of the facade. Again, it used to be a theater. You can feel the history. It is absolutely beautiful, very bizarre vibe. And don't forget to take photos. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will keep on exploring more of this country because there are so many more places to visit. 10分 lang 了, goodbye.